Welcome back to the Trentham project, and I'd like to sort of introduce the stage that we're actually achieved to date since we last were here. As you can see, we've got columns being reinstated here, and this is where the old veranda was. And so this has all been built ready to tuck point, actually with the whole building being tuck pointed again, which is a raised, a lovely fine line in the mortar. When we get to that stage. It'll look beautiful when it all comes together, and it'll look as if it was always original all the way around the whole building. The display centre will go, and this will have a lovely fountain in the middle at the end of the day with rhododendrons and hydrangeas and everything. It'll just make the place look as if it was built exactly in 1907 when it was originally built. The rendering, which is a stucco rendering up the top there, that'll then wrap around, match up with that stucco over there, and that'll wrap all the way around right down to the area down here, which will match with the moulding underneath it all the way around. Looking down through here with the old veranda, you can visualise exactly how the new veranda or the extension of the old veranda being replaced is going to look like. It'll have all these beautiful arch columns on all these new columns we've built down there. Yeah, as far as the windows are concerned, which has got lead light above, that's all been taken away to be restored, and the sashes that sat inside. The frames are all in excellent order, but where they're not, we've been repairing the frames, ready for the sashes to come back in about 2 or 3 weeks' time. The gables have been restored, where all the rotten timber was. We've got new timbers going through there, and that's all pretty well, when it's all painted, it'll look magnificent at the end of the day. So the small gables up the top of the building, the little twin gables, they were out about 2 metres further in some additions that were done to the building over the years. And when we reduced them back and reinstated the gables, we found the stucco in behind the gable where it originally was. So that was a bonus, because it actually opened up exactly the way the building was built in the first place. So there'll be windows placed underneath those. They'll go into the guest accommodation. For the chimneys, but they've all been repointed. The mortar's done all the way to the top, and we've got to put concrete down inside those chimneys to support them, and then we'll put the chimney pots back on again on the top. So that'll happen over the next couple of weeks. So this is the final demolition stage. It's the surface concrete and footings are all just been taken out of the ground. So they're just sifting through the concrete, what can be recycled, crushed and redone. As to the sand, it's a lovely grey colour opposed to the beach sand, which is only about 500 metres away, which is a white sand. This has got a lot of loam in it and organic material, so it's beautiful for growing things. And that's why all the lovely sandbelt golf courses which surround here are all on this sandy base. This may end up in one of the golf courses for all I know, but yeah. I'd love my back garden to be in this sand. I think it'd be terrific for growing. You can see how we've replaced that wall there, and they're building the bottom section of that, which will go up through there. And that brickwork will come all the way to about this point over here. And that then will be the opening for the link from the new building going into that section. We're at this stage now where we've got the big steel beams. There's one here behind me going through the centre line of the building, and once that's in place by the end of next week, we'll be in a position to start pulling all these internal walls out and opening up the building into a big bistro, lounge, dining room area. So it's going to look quite magnificent when it's opened up. So thus far, everything's running to plan and schedule. All the steelwork's going in, ready for all these walls to come out. So it's at a critical stage where we had to reach now to enable all that work to happen. And it's going to be quite exciting when it all opens up into one big lounge dining area in the next couple of weeks. And full marks to the builders that we've taken on board to do this stage. They really do know the works and how to put it together in a very professional manner. So we're very pleased with that.